just finished my workout at the gym. I have not recorded. I have not recorded in a while, and it's because I just been trying to focus on one thing at a time. I feel like I'll be going through the same shit in my head over and over. But I had made the decision that I was going to focus on writing. But before making that decision, I had reached out to some producers just to see, like, hey, can we link up? And a part of me felt like, one, I didn't really get the reception that I wanted. Like, one person that I wanted to work with, he didn't even, like, follow through with me, even after I, like, sent another text, like, hey, are you still interested? Nothing. So it was kind of discouraging. I was like, maybe I just need to focus on writing. But one producer, me and him have always, like, worked with each other through the years, but I just wanted to work with someone else because I want to know, like, that I'm not just being dependent on this person because I feel like there are no other options or something. Even though this person, I do consider him a close friend and an ally. But I just, I think I just want to make sure that I'm not being too dependent on that person for that reason, like, I want to be able to reach out to him for more than just music, in respectful ways, But anywho, so I was like, let me just see if I can reach out with some other people. But my friend is the one that reached back out to me. He was like, hey, I got this date. And it happened after I had already made the decision that I was just going to focus on writing. But I feel like sometimes it's so hard to, like, it's so few and far between where we can, like, get together. I was like, you know what? He gave me a date. I'm going to go ahead and meet him. So now my priority is finishing the EP or album or whatever, the music. I have about 4 songs that aren't completed. I have 3 that are. So I do feel happy about that, but I would like to also go ahead and finish those 4 songs before we meet next weekend. And so I just wanted to, give y'all an update about where I am and what I'm prioritizing right now. I do feel like once I complete the EP, it'll feel like, I felt so good when I put that other EP out. And I think another thing that was making me feel delayed is because I wanted to get the exclusive licenses for the music and stuff. And I've been in communication with some of them because their contracts sound like a little iffy, just negotiating. I was like, you know what? Just finish the music. Just finish writing the songs, because then I can explore what the next step is. Like, just finish writing the music, writing the songs to the music that I currently have, and then we can focus on next steps. So that's where I am with it. And then I don't know what the next thing I'm gonna prioritize. It's always 3 things. It's either music, or it's vlogging, or it's blog writing. So, and I have so many outlines of different topics that I want to talk about, where I just free wrote in ChatGPT and then had ChatGPT create an outline, so later on I can sit down and, like, write up what I was thinking and all that stuff. So I have those. And then with the vlogs, I have one that's in the editing stage that I've been working on since, like, a long time. Probably since, like, March. But it's okay. It's gonna come out when it needs to come out. And just not trying to put so much on my plate, because doing a little bit at a time. As long as I'm having progress in those areas, then just let it be that. Just let it be that. It's hard. So yeah, I just wanted to voice where I was mentally. I went out with my friends this past weekend, and it was much needed. Like, I did take books. I took a book and a journal, but I didn't end up writing. I did end up writing. Okay. Well, I did not really do a lot of work. I didn't bring my laptop. I'm not even gonna follow it up with anything. I didn't do any real like heavy mental work for real. We just had a good time. We really did. And I was tempted to not even stay because, you know, I was so in my head and I was feeling so insecure and all these just a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed myself with them, and yeah, I had a great time. I was high and drunk all weekend, but it was so worth it. It was a really good time. So yeah, now I'm gonna go home. I do really enjoy my mornings. I love my workouts and like just the banter and stuff with people, but I also enjoy coming home and just chilling until it's time to go to work. I really wish I worked at 9:30 because that would give me a little more time. Sometimes like going in at 8:30, it just feel like I'm rushing if I don't plan. I never rush anywhere, but I be late if I don't plan out like beforehand what I'm gonna eat and all that stuff, and I'm trying to gather it before. But I'm rambling. I just wanted to come because I have not been on here in a while, and my focus, I think that's what it was, because I just didn't know what my focus was. And it does feel like, even though I'm like, look, focus on writing, since music don't seem to be coming together. It's like, but it is coming together. And whenever I focus on music, it gives all the other things more direction. It does, because I feel like I have something to center everything else, because I'm on this journey when it comes to my career. It's actually really beautiful when I think about it. Like, I'll be vlogging, I'm gonna let you in on my life and stuff too, but it's also centered around this career journey. And, you know, me being an African American woman, and how am I getting from point A to point B? How am I going to do it? And doing it with this job, doing it with the support of my family, doing it while also prioritizing my health and taking breaks, and doing it while learning about money and what I need to do. And it's just, but at the same time, trying to be, or being, a creative. And then my love life and all that stuff. It's real interesting to see all of this stuff come together in the different forms of how I'm processing my life. And I always say navigating, but navigating relationships and insecurities, and struggling with my finances, and putting all of that either in some sort of form, some kind of medium, and sharing it with people. I think it is really beautiful, and I don't think I really realized it before, because I was putting so much effort into making things work out because it needs to work out, and and it's just like, just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Just talk. Just be honest. You don't have to force anything. All you have to do is just listen to your intuition, listen to where you're being guided, and show up in whatever form you need to show up in. If you feel like you need to jump on video and talk about it, and jump on video and talk about it. And don't stress how that video is going to come out, as far as like you putting pieces together and making a vlog or whatever, like, because that's not the focus. The focus is not on whether the vlog was perfect. It's on whether or not you were being true to who you are, and are you being honest, and what do you have to say. That's what matters, and that's what's going to resonate with people. It's not, oh boy, I tell you, I'll tear a car up there. That's what matters. It's not about whether the form is perfect or not. And I think that's the thing that I've just been so caught up on. And it's so funny because like it also correlates with the way I eat. I gotta shave. I've been taking I've been taking minoxidil for my alopecia. And y'all know I already was hairy. My face was hairy, my body, like I'm a hairy ass person. Now that I've been taking this minoxidil, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. You know, I didn't really ever try to keep up with shaving anyway, but my face, I usually try to keep that, you know, somewhat shaved. Because my hair is dark, and so if I don't, then it's the pigmentation. It looks like I have a beard. And, you know, children don't have no filter. Children don't have no filter. They just be like, you have a beard. And I just be looking at them like, so do you. That's what I told one child. I was like, so do you. It was funny. Them kids, I will say that before I resisted, like, God damn, I'm always around children. Like, I'm always around their asses. But since I've been accepting that this is just where I am in this moment, and it's okay, I'm not going to be here forever, da 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 da, it's just a stepping stone, blah, blah, blah. And allowing myself to just enjoy them. I do enjoy them. I do. Like, they get on my nerves, but they also bring a lot of light and laughter, and they're so loving. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to hug you and be up under you, and sometimes you need that. Sometimes it's nice to just be like, oh, like, I can't wait to love on them little kids today. You know, like, it's nice. I do have to update y'all too. I don't know if I finished the previous topic. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I think that's what I was saying, like just allowing myself to be where I am and enjoy where I am, and not think so negatively about where I am. That's what I've been working on in this season, not being so negative and not putting so much pressure on myself to get out of where I am in the present. Like, you can, like, you're going to keep working to, oh man, I was trying to help that bug get out, but I think I killed it. You know, I put so much pressure on myself to achieve my goals and to get to where I am. And I think too, because I feel like I'm not seeing everything come together, because I'm not publishing anything. Like, nothing is coming out. It's just all done in the background. And it sometimes makes me doubt, like, if I'm doing enough, because you aren't being validated by anything, because no one is seeing your progress. And it's just like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, you doing a lot. And even if you aren't doing anything creative, the work that you're doing on yourself, friend, that's the work. Like, that is the fucking work. Like, the mental reframing and all of that stuff. And I hate to feel like I'm always healing, like there's always something going on. But that's the work. Whatever comes up, those feelings and the insecurities and all that stuff, that is the work. That's what we're here to do, I feel. And I think for me, just knowing that I'm going through certain things and being able to share those things to help someone else, that's the goal for me. Knowing that, get out, knowing that I can help someone else along the way. Uh, something else I was thinking about. Well, me saying that made me think of some other things, some connections to other things. I think I gotta remember too that everything doesn't have to be a finished product. Like even this, like I have an idea for what I want to do with these, but these can stand on their own. Like everything doesn't have to be so polished and like edited, and it just don't. It just don't. I just be overcomplicating stuff. I swear I overcomplicate stuff. I still am gonna work on that vlog because I feel like it's something I've been working on it for a minute, and I feel like I would like to get it together. Child, it's like 200 minutes right now, so it's just taking me a minute. Plus the fact that I'm trying to study for this paralegal stuff, but I told myself that Nashima, you just got to extend the deadline. You have until April 2026 to finish it, and you're going to get it done. Like, there's no questions about it. And I think that's the thing, like, just remembering that, Shima, you have goals, and you know that when you lock in on a goal, you do your best to accomplish it. Like, it's really not going anywhere. You are locked in. You're locked into it. So it's really just about believing in yourself and following your intuition on what it is that you think you need to do. And the biggest part is believing in myself. That has been the biggest block. That has been the biggest block. That and making a decision and all my insecurities and all that. Like, it is just so sad. It's so sad. It's crazy actually. That's okay. I'm working on it. Because I really have to know that, Nashima, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. At all. At all. It's funny how everything has come together, like when I reflect on why. And it's like you got to let go of all that stuff. You can't keep holding on to, well, I feel like this and this person felt like that and they didn't believe in me and da-da-da. Like, girl, you got to let go of that old story. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like I see the end. Like, I see how it can turn out. And I know that it leads to my success. But sometimes when I'm in it, like, it's not even sometimes, it's really working through it while I'm in it. Because when I'm in it, it feels like, you know, are you good enough? Do you sing well enough? It's all of these negative questions and thoughts and affirmations I've been telling myself. And I don't even know if that's the actual word because it's negative. It's really like, no, I don't think this is going to work. No, this don't sound good enough. Oh, this is hard. I'm not really a singer. Like, it's all of those things. Maybe someone else should sing this. Maybe someone else should write to this because it's not sounding how I want it to sound, like just all negative. Like, it's crazy. It's sad. But I guess that's the step, being aware. And it's like, I've been aware. Like, when are you going to start reframing it? And I think I'm just putting a lot of pressure on myself too. But nothing changes until you do. Nothing changes until you do. But at the same time, there has to be balance. And I'm going back and forth between one side of the argument to the other, because I know that when I put a lot of pressure on myself, I burn out and I overeat. I binge. It's kind of like a parent wanting you to perform and be perfect, and this parent is like, what do they call those parents? The one that pushes their kids to be all stars, and the child is like internally breaking on the inside. That's kind of how I feel towards myself sometimes. Like, I am that overbearing parent that is pressuring my inner child to perform and to be this person. And I think that's one reason why I go back and forth sometimes with whether I should do music, because is it something to impress just my ego? Is it something that I'm doing for validation and fame and fortune? And I do think that there are some aspects of that there, but I also have to trust myself. And I think that is another huge thing, because Nashima, you know yourself. Deep down, you know yourself. And you know that it is really hard for you to put the energy into anything that you don't love. like that is me. It, like, to do certain things from a place of just necessity, because I feel like I have to do it, it doesn't motivate me. What is that on my chin? It doesn't motivate me. I am very much purpose and passion driven, mission driven, purpose driven. It's got to have a higher meaning and purpose and calling for it, for me to have the motivation and the endurance to keep it going. And if it doesn't, I don't be doing that shit. And I got to remember that and trust that and know who I am as a person. Music has always been in our family. Like, it is something. It's not something that I just like fell into, like, oh, I'm just gonna do music, even though it probably did seem like that. But through all these reflections, when I look back as a child, I always loved music. When I was younger, I knew, I was like, I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. And I would like push myself to do certain things. And I remember me performing by myself and singing my heart out. And I remember in middle school, I started writing lyrics and and so it's not something that just came out of nowhere. And when I allow myself to let go and just do it, it feels so freeing. It feels so freeing. It feels like just joy and bliss, and like I'm in tune to something else, and like I'm worshiping, giving thanks, praising, all those things. When I allow myself to do it and to let go, it's not just, about being on stage in front of people. There's an aspect of it, but there's also the fear of doing that too, of being ridiculed, of being seen. It's both. I think deep down there's a part of me that wants to be seen, but then there's also a part of me that does not want to be seen. And I push myself to continue. And I think that's another reason why music keeps coming back, because there's so much fear. And I've said that so many times. There's so much fear around it that I know that there's something on the other side of it. There cannot not be. I know that I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but yeah, there can't not be something on the side of it, because there is so much fear on it. And just me knowing, like, and pursuing opposites, if there's fear, then that means I have to have courage. It means I have to keep doing this. And so I try to sit with those, like, how am I feeling? What's the opposite of it then? Because that's what I need to have. Damn. That's crazy. When I really say it out loud, like, I just want to be negative. I'm not feeling this. I don't want to be here. I hate this fucking place. And it's like, bro, you need to have some gratitude. You need to have some gratitude. And just making a decision. Just making a decision. So crazy. I gotta get off here, y'all. I will keep going all day, because I'm just like, wow. Because I'm thinking about other things. Like, I'm thinking about me making this decision to cut someone off. And I've been, like, messing with this person for years. And just recently, off and on, and just recently, I was like, you know what? Well, we had an encounter. And then a conversation. And I talked to a friend as well. I was like, you know what? You know what I've never done? I've never blocked this person. And there's no ill will. There's no nothing. Like, I don't have none of that against that person at all, or any of the people. There might be a couple people that I'm like, I don't fucking like your ass. But most of them, there's no negativity or anything towards them. I'm just blocking you because I feel like that's the best thing for me to do. And because I've never done it, I've always, like, hey, let's try to just chill. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't work. So I'm just like, bro, I don't even need to preface it with anything. I just need to do it. And just, we're good. Like, we're good. But making a decision, it feels good. It kind of, there were some feelings. I think some grieving, because this person has been around for so long. But overall, I know it's what's best. And it's the opposite of what I would really want to do. It's kind of like having to be uncomfortable and pushing myself out of what I would normally do, out of my norm, to change the circumstance. Like, it won't change unless I do what I wouldn't normally do. The opposite of what I would normally do. Then I can change it. Then I can transform it. I think that's what I'm really, really seeing. Which makes me believe that, yes, you do need to prioritize the music first right now. Because if I had a choice, I probably would not just, I don't want to say it's not what I would naturally do, but I would more so gravitate to what I'm more comfortable with. And I'm more comfortable with being a writer, like nonfiction or journaling or whatever. Like the blog writing is what I'm more comfortable with because it's something I've always done. It's a way that I process my world too. Like if I'm confused about something, if I don't know, if I don't understand, I'm gonna pull out a pen and paper and like just write, because it helps me to see what I'm thinking, which is another reason why I'm like, well, that's what I need to focus on. Because but I think that's what I'm figuring out as far as like having a lot of gifts and being creative, because it's not always going to make sense, I guess. Like, yeah, you process the world naturally with writing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what you need to prioritize in this moment. Really, it's about you making the decision and a choice. And with my friend reaching out to me and saying, hey, I got this date right here for next week, it's like, okay, I need to prioritize this then, because I want to have enough work for a studio session by this time. So I'm going to prioritize music right now. And then when I'm done, I can go to the writing next and focus on just solely that. I was just picking writing because it's what I naturally do, and maybe I should just prioritize it. But him reaching out to me gave me a deadline. I tried to like overbrain everything, overthink everything, and it just overcomplicates stuff. And I ended up just like basically, I guess, like throwing paint at the wall and like, let me just I feel like I should just reach out to this person. I feel like I should reach out to this person. I feel like I should do this, and then just letting things kind of like roll out. Yeah, I tell you, it's crazy. But I'm gonna go because I've been on here for 30 minutes. I may just go ahead and upload this, because, and maybe I'll put some snippets of it into a vlog at some point once I get to that point. But I do have a vlog coming for y'all, just letting y'all know like what happened after this last teaching job, all the way up until me getting this recent job. And I'll try to come back and like do some recording so y'all can see the studio session next weekend, and the blogs and all that stuff. I plan on, like I told y'all, I have some draft outlines. I just need to I'm trying to think realistically when those things would get done, since I think the EP would be done by the end of this month, hopefully. It might not be done, but I will be done recording, hopefully. I'll keep y'all abreast. Then that means maybe in July I can focus on, we're gonna figure it out. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out right now, because who knows? It'll get done. I'll keep y'all updated on my little outline or whatever. Maybe that can help hold me accountable. And hairdo is growing up. I can tell the areas where I lost the hair. Like right in there. My aunt did repair some of my locks, and I think she repaired some of them, but it didn't stay. So we going. Let me get out the car, y'all. I'm gonna post this and I'll be back with some work soon. Bye.